Camel, adaptations for survival in arid environments. Camels are the unique mammals that are recognized for their capacity to flourish in some of the harshest and most dry settings on Earth. They are sometimes referred to as the ships of the desert, which is a common misconception. These ungulates, which are members of the family Camelidae and the genus Camelus, have developed a set of unique adaptations that have enabled them to survive in environment conditions that are characterized by severe temperatures, low water availability, and a scarcity of vegetation. Using the knowledge that we have gained from scientific research, let us embark on an adventure to discover the wonderful world of camels. We will investigate their biology, behavior, ecological significance, and other aspects of their lives. Camels belong to the order Artiodactyla in the family Camelidae, which also contains their relatives from South America, the llamas, alpacas, and guanacos. Camels are classed as a member of the family Camelidae. The dromedary camel, Camelus dromedarius, which is distinguished by a single hump, and the Bactrian camel, Camelus bactrianus, which is marked by two humps, are the two primary species that belong to the genus Camelus. These humps are made up of fat reserves, which are used as energy depots during times when there is a restriction on the availability of food. Camel morphology is a distinctively suited adaptation to the desert environments in which they live. They are able to move more easily across sandy terrain thanks to their long legs and broad, padded feet, which help them distribute their weight evenly and prevent them from sinking into the sand. They have strong eyelashes and inner eyelids that protect their eyes from blowing sand and intense sunshine. Their fur is light-colored and sparse, which allows it to reflect sunlight and reduce the amount of heat that it absorbs. Additionally, camels have unique nostrils that are able to seal in order to prevent sand from entering their nasal passages during sandstorms. The ability of camels to retain water and maintain a consistent body temperature in hot and dry situations is one of the most impressive physiological adaptations that camels have developed. Camels are able to survive for extended periods of time without drinking water. Instead, they rely on their ability to extract moisture from the vegetation that they ingest and to reabsorb water from their urine and feces. Camels are able to survive without drinking water. They have kidneys that are very good at concentrating urine, which results in the production of a thick and viscous liquid that helps reduce the amount of water that is lost. Additionally, camels have developed a one-of-a-kind circulatory system that enables them to control their body temperature and reduce the amount of water that they lose when they are subjected to high temperatures. They are able to raise or decrease the amount of airflow through their huge, muscular nostrils, which allows them to facilitate the exchange of heat and reduce the amount of water that is lost through respiration. Furthermore, camels have a specific blood artery network in their nasal passages that is known as the rete mirabile. This network is responsible for cooling the air that is arriving at their lungs before it reaches their lungs. The majority of the food that camels consume comes from a wide range of desert plants, such as prickly bushes, grasses, and succulent vegetation. Camels are herbivorous mammals. Due to the high fiber content of their diet and the frequently low nutritional quality of their food, they require unique modifications in order to ensure efficient digestion and the extraction of nutrients. Camels have a sophisticated stomach that is composed of multiple chambers, which allows for fermentation and the digestion of tough plant fibers. This allows them to deal with the dietary challenge that they face. As a result of the fermentation process that takes place in the stomach of the camel, volatile fatty acids are produced. These acids are used by the camel as a source of energy. Additionally, camels have the remarkable capacity to extract water from the fermentation process. This affords them the opportunity to obtain moisture from the food they consume, thereby lowering their dependency on water sources that are external to themselves. The ability of camels to acquire maximal nutrition from limited and low-quality fodder is vital for their survival in dry areas. This efficient digestive system helps camels to survive in these environments. Camels are very gregarious creatures that frequently congregate in groups that are referred to as herds or by the name caravans. In most cases, these social units are made up of a number of individuals, which may include females, their young, and on occasion a dominant male. Camels participate in a variety of social behaviors among herds, including grooming, vocalizations, and interactions that are hierarchical in nature. The establishment of dominance hierarchies is accomplished by the use of aggressive and submissive behaviors, with dominant individuals claiming control over resources such as food and water. During the breeding season, male camels, typically referred to as bulls, may engage in ritualized warfare in order to compete with one another for access to females. Pushing, shoving, and vocalizations are common components of these competitions, with the winner earning the privilege to mate with females who are receptive to their advances. After a gestation period of approximately 12 to 14 months, female camels, often known as cows, normally give birth to a single calf. Calves are able to stand and walk shortly after birth, and they are dependent on their mothers for both sustenance and protection. Calves are precocial. Camels thrive in arid and semi-arid parts of Africa and Asia, where they play an important role in the formation of desert ecosystems. Camels are native to these regions. In their role as herbivores, camels contribute to the regulation of plant populations through browsing and grazing. This helps to avoid the overgrowth of vegetation and promotes the diversity of species. Because of their capacity to subsist on a limited amount of low-quality fodder, they are able to lower their level of competition with other herbivores, which facilitates their ability to coexist with a wide range of animal species. Furthermore, camels are essential forms of transportation and sources of sustenance for human settlements that are located in arid locations. They are extremely useful assets for nomadic herders, traders, and travelers due to their strength, stamina, and ability to traverse tough terrain. Camels are able to fulfill vital needs for food, clothing, and shelter in arid regions since they are able to supply items such as wool, milk, meat, and leather. In spite of the extraordinary adaptations they have developed and the ecological value they have, camels are threatened with extinction by a number of factors, such as the destruction of their habitat, excessive grazing, poaching, and competition with domestic cattle. The degradation of camel habitats and the loss of essential feeding and breeding grounds have been brought about as a consequence of desertification, which is caused by a number of reasons including climate change, excessive extraction of natural resources, and methods that are not sustainable for land management. Additionally, camels are susceptible to illnesses, parasites, and predation by natural predators like lions, hyenas, and wolves. Camels are especially susceptible to these threats. Camel populations have additional challenges as a result of poaching for their flesh, hides, and other body parts. This is especially true in countries where camels are poached for the purpose of illegal commerce and consumption. The problems that wild camel populations are facing are made even more severe by the encroachment of human settlements, the construction of infrastructure, and the fragmentation of various habitats. In conclusion, camels are remarkable mammals who have developed exceptionally well-suited adaptations that allow them to flourish in some of the most hostile conditions on the planet. Camel species are a prime example of the resiliency and inventiveness of desert-dwelling species. Their specialized morphological and physiological adaptations, as well as their intricate social behaviors and ecological responsibilities, are particularly noteworthy. However, as human activities continue to have an impact on their habitats and populations, concentrated conservation efforts are required in order to protect camels and maintain the variety of ecosystems that are characterized by desert conditions. We can ensure that camels will continue to wander the desert landscapes for future generations by encouraging sustainable land management techniques, combating desertification, and addressing concerns such as poaching and habitat loss. This will allow us to meet the needs of future generations. Join us in celebrating the enduring legacy of camels and the vital role they play in shaping our world's arid landscapes. Together, let us embark on a journey towards a future where camels and humans coexist harmoniously, sustaining each other in the delicate desert ecosystems. Please subscribe, like, and share this video to spread awareness about the importance of camel conservation and sustainable practices. Take action today to support initiatives that protect camel habitats and promote responsible camel husbandry in your community. Together, we can make a difference for camels and the preservation of our planet's precious deserts.